Now, sports from the FNBO Sports Desk. FNBO, the great big small bank.
We're steamrolling towards the finish line of the fall sports season. On the gridiron on Friday night, it was Scottsbluff at Gering. The Bearcats were the heavy favorite, and really it played out like that during the game on the field on Friday. We picked things up towards the end of the first quarter right now with Scottsbluff running back Sebastian Boyle ripping off his second touchdown run of the night. This one covered 28 yards, and after the PAT, Scottsbluff was in front 14-0. Now about midway through the second quarter, after a Scottsbluff interception, it's Boyle once again continuing his big night. He ran for well over 200 yards, this time a 22-yard romp to pay dirt, and at halftime, 21-0. It's Scottsbluff in front. Gering got the ball to begin the second half and got their biggest play of the night offensively on this long run to the left side by Tanner Gartner going for 40-plus yards, but Gering unable to punch it in for points as Jackson Howard on fourth down is intercepted in the end zone. Near midfield with quarterback Braden Stoll off the field, Scottsbluff turns to their heavy package now with Boyle at quarterback, and the junior bursts through the hole for a 45-yard scoring run, 28-0 at that point, and Scottsbluff would get one more for good measure with Stoll converting on a short 3-yard touchdown carry. Pretty much a workmanlike 35-0 shutout in this one for Scottsbluff over their crosstown rival. Scottsbluff will close the year looking for a district title. They'll be at Lexington this week, while Gering still has some playoff hopes alive as they get ready for a trip to Hastings. High school sports this week on the Rural Radio Network. One volleyball match and then plenty of football coming up. Gering at Sidney tomorrow night on the hard court. On Thursday, it's Bridgeport with a long drive to play their 8-man playoff opener in Ewing, and then 3 games on Friday, including with the Mitchell Tigers hoping to complete an undefeated regular season. They'll be at home to play Gordon Rushville, of course, as mentioned, both Scottsbluff and Gering as well to close out their respective regular seasons. WNCC sports from the weekend, a road sweep for the 5th-ranked Cougar volleyball team as they were at Lamar, and you had both soccer teams in action as well. A win for the women and a draw for the men. Both were in action against Trinidad State. On Saturday night, Nebraska lost at Purdue, a shootout, 43-37. The huge night from Trey Palmer, not enough.
I told them to keep their head up, block out the noise, and get back here on Monday, and we'll see what we have to fix. We're excited about the bye week, and then we have a 5-game season after that. But I told them to keep their head up. I'm proud of them. They played hard.
Nebraska off this weekend before hosting Illinois on the 29th. That's the latest today from right here at the FNBO Sports Desk. I'm Chris Cottrell.